We've known for some time that US automaker Rivian, which is due to deliver its first vehicles in September, has been looking for a place to build new factories for some time, with rumours about facilities in the US and Europe. Now we've got some more rumours about exactly where, with Sky News in the UK reporting that Rivian is in active talks with the UK government about building a new production facility just outside of Bristol, UK, which, as it happens, is where I used to live before I moved to the US. The proposed location just south of Bristol is off the M5 in northwest Somerset, and it's yet to be confirmed. But with easy access to the Bristol Channel, the M5, and extensive railway connections to the north of England, London and Wales, it could be a great option. Other sites are also being reportedly considered in the Netherlands and Germany. Watch this space. Thanks to the ongoing Chevrolet Bolt EV battery recall and the frankly horrendous way that it's been handled by Chevy, electric cars from General Motors have been in the news a lot lately, especially after GM took part in the White House's grandiose press conference last week to announce a goal of making one half of new cars sold by 2030 battery electric, plug-in hybrid or hydrogen fuel cell electric. As part of its plans to achieve that target, GM has been preparing a whole new range of electric models for market, all using its brand new Ultium drivetrain and battery pack technology. This week, it announced the order books for its 2023 Cadillac Lyriq, a car that's built on Ultium, will open on September 18th. With a starting price of $58,795 and an expected launch date of H1 2022, the Lyriq won't be a particularly affordable car, but we're hopeful that it would encourage more people to go electric, especially those for whom, to this date, they've not felt any of the existing options have met their requirements or design preferences. More choice is always better, so we can't wait to take the Lyriq for a spin. We've been saying electric pickup trucks are the next big thing on the horizon for some time, and we already know the Ford F-150 Lightning is coming to market next year, a truck which, disclaimer, I have a reservation for, as well as the Tesla Cybertruck, Rivian R1T and many others. As one of the largest manufacturers of pickups, General Motors has long been teasing its own all-electric pickup in the form of the all-electric Silverado, complete with the new Chevrolet name badge, with the E and the V in a different colour to the rest. Based on the upcoming Ultium platform that the Cadillac Lyriq EV, Hummer EUV and Hummer EUT are based on, we already know it will feature impressive power capabilities, range and charging speed. Now, thanks to a tiny social media tease, we know one more thing about the Silverado EV. Optional all-wheel steering, allowing it to have a much tighter turning circle than any Silverado to date. I'm guessing it will also inherit crab steer too, but when we know more, we'll share. As the second most populous country on the planet, India works hard to try and ensure that domestically produced products are given significant sales advantages over imported ones. And that's perhaps no better illustrated than cars, which are currently subject to some pretty hefty import taxes. Cars under a certain engine size and value are taxed at 60%, while more expensive, larger vehicles are taxed at 100%. Used cars, they're taxed even more heavily, with 125% import duty levied. India already has pretty big tax breaks for CKD vehicles. That's completely knockdown vehicles, ones that arrive in the country requiring some significant local assembly. But after Elon Musk and Tesla lobbied the Indian government, it appears electric vehicles could get a perk too, with a proposed tax cut from 60% import duty charged today to 40% for smaller EVs. Meanwhile, high-end EVs like Teslas would get a proposed import duty cut from 100% to 60%. I think we've established by now that tech giant Apple is well and truly trying to bring its own electric vehicle to market, offering advanced onboard tech and an all-electric drivetrain. And for the last few years, we've seen plenty of rumours flying around about who exactly Apple is going to work with in order to build said vehicle. This year alone, we've heard of several different potential partners, including South Korean automaker Hyundai Kia. And now there's a new rumour that Apple is in talks with Tier 1 parts suppliers about making the required parts it needs for its top-secret car. The Korea Times claims that Apple has been talking to Korean battery specialists and automotive parts specialists about its plans to mass-produce an EV, but frankly, these rumours continue to be a he said, she said affair. LG Energy, SK Innovation and Hanwha have all been mentioned, but while there's a butt-ton of excitement in the tech media space, I'm afraid we feel the need to be a lot more skeptical of those reports until something more concrete happens. With COVID-19 infections dramatically rising around the world as unvaccinated people succumb to the highly transmissible and highly infectious Delta variant, we're starting to see masking restrictions that had been relaxed slowly come back into effect. Although Tesla CEO Elon Musk started the COVID-19 pandemic by fighting local stay-at-home orders in Fremont, California, ignoring CDC guidance, and even threatening legal action at one point before announcing Tesla would move its headquarters to Texas, Tesla is now working with the rest of the auto industry to minimize the spread of this pernicious pandemic. Just like several of its rivals at their various facilities throughout the US, Tesla is now requiring all staff at Giga Reno to wear a mask, regardless of their vaccination status. Previously, it had required only unvaccinated staff to mask up, but current CDC guidance on the matter due to the increased transmissibility of the Delta variant means it's smarter and safer for everyone to mask up. Electric big rigs are already shaking up the trucking world, with several manufacturers bringing short-haul and drayage-suitable Class 8 big rigs to production. One of the most hotly anticipated of these, the long-awaited and frustratingly delayed Tesla Semi, which, if Tesla keeps to its current production schedule, should start to roll off the production line in earnest next year. Some critics of the Tesla Semi, as well as other electric big rigs, argue that the additional weight of the battery pack power pack will mean that they won't be able to haul as much as a comparable diesel vehicle. But as Tesla detailed in its most recent impact report released this past week, both European and North American legislations have been tweaked to allow electric big rigs to be significantly heavier than their diesel siblings. This means they can still meet full Class 8 hauling capabilities. Because of those change regulations, it's anticipated that the Tesla Semi and potentially other electric big rigs could haul as much, if not more, than a diesel one.